This is the last time the Colombian government and FARC rebel negotiators will face each other at the peace talks in Havana. After a final week of round-the-clock sessions, the two sides have finally agreed on the details for a definitive end to the 52-year-long war, which has seen more than 220,000 people killed and nearly 7 million displaced.
Signing the final accord with the FARC guerrillas is the end of the armed conflict. The best way to win the war was by sitting down to talk peace. The war has ended.
We can proclaim that the armed conflict has ended and the battle of ideas has begun. We have concluded the most beautiful of all battles, preparing the ground for peace and living together.
The negotiations in Havana began almost 4 years ago. A major breakthrough came this past June when Colombia's president and the FARC commander-in-chief flew to Havana to sign a bilateral ceasefire. Now they've agreed on how the estimated 7,000-strong FARC fighters will demobilize and return to civilian life as an unarmed political movement. The final sticking point was the framework for investigating atrocities and an amnesty for lower-ranking fighters who confess their crimes. The Havana Agreement also commits the Colombian government to rural development and land reform, the issue which started the conflict in the first place. FARC, for its part, says it will end its role in the drug trade, which has been a major source of finance for the rebels.
Michael, clearly a significant achievement here, but what is next in this process? Is there a timetable?
Well, Asia, this is the end of the negotiations in Havana. The FARC team will go back to their jungle hideouts in Colombia to sell the deal to their members. The government will go to Congress to authorize a referendum. Only if the Colombian people approve of the peace deal will the FARC guerrilla fighters go to transition camps overseen by the United Nations observers and then have 6 months within which to lay down their weapons.
Michael Voss, live for us in Havana. Thank you, Michael.